Well, fellas,
Yeah.
we have some folks to thank.
Always.
Some of the best people in the world. They like to show up in our neighborhood and put money into the kitty.
Indeed.
Sure.
The kitty, by the way, is a cat, an actual physical cat.
Yes, it's a money cat.
It's a very disturbing practice, but we do it anyway, and that's that. So we have some folks to thank. Let's jump right into that.
Yep.
These are our newest patrons. Thanks to Michael, Brent, Sinjin, Bisingular, and we have some folks to extra doodle thank.
Holy smokes.
We were a little bit remiss and may have missed besainting one Mr. Sterling. So, Mark,
Yes.
on the fly, you need to come up with a saint for Sterling.
Well, it's not really on the fly, Dan, because it comes to us through the power of discernment. So
yes, but that flies around,
discerning.
so I figured it was flying to you.
Yeah,
That's what on the fly means.
Even though I'm in a different time zone, I can discern that Sterling, which is a solid Mormon name, good job, Sterling, or Sterling's parents, that your patron saint is Saint Deliciosa of Carbondale. And as we know, of course, she is the patron saint of Better Late Than Never, the patron saint of Micronesia, and those weird eggs in the big jar of green water you buy at the gas station. So, yeah, whatever those are wonderful. So, congratulations, Sterling.
Fun fact, that is antifreeze, in point of fact. So
I'm sure it is.
Those eggs are in.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you're right.
So, Sterling, you're safe now to eat the antifreeze eggs.
Yes.
And to venture into Micronesia, which is delightful.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So congratulations on that. There are some more people to thank, however, and we're going heavy. We're coming in hot.
What a week, guys. Patrons, come on. Thank you.
So sometimes a patron gives enough that they get an extra special thank you, and all of you get to appreciate it. So, Uncle Mark, no, Uncle Doug, whichever one of you. It's Uncle Doug. Uncle Doug, tell us what is the sainthood, or rather the heaven that is in store.
Get it together over there
For Manya.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Okay, look, we're going to talk about it in a minute, but I just spent a day watching. I spent 4 years watching 1 hour of theater last night.
4 years. And you slept in a tent. I get it. You're fine.
That was last night.
Exactly.
Okay, listener Manya Smith. Like the sands of the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. And one day in the hopefully distant future, your sands will run out. And as the last grain falls through the funnel, you will close your eyes for the last time. Unless, of course, you die in an explosion, or a headshot, or I guess a head-on collision while you're not paying attention. I guess there's a lot of ways you can die without closing your eyes. Let's just move on.
Right.
Manya, in that day, darkness and silence will overwhelm you. And just when you think you'll spend eternity in the sunken place, you'll hear a soothing swish sound, followed by another. You will feel familiar warmth spread over you, and light begin to infiltrate your closed eyes. And look, I know I fucked up the whole closing your eyes in death, so you could open them up in heaven, but let's just move on. The swishing sound has crescendoed to a soft roar. The warmth is now hot, but not too hot, and the light is causing you to squint. You open your eyes slowly, allowing them to adjust to your new world. Before you extends an ocean of deep electric blue, meeting somewhere off in the distance with a pale blue, cloudless sky, as small waves crash at your feet. White sands extend to the horizon on either side of you, rimmed with impossibly beautiful palm trees and greenery. You realize your face is shielded from the midday sun by a hat woven from palm fronds, and you are holding a hollowed-out pineapple with a little umbrella and curly straw. You take a drink, ice cold and sweet. It perfectly quenches your thirst. But your taste buds jog your memory. You know this place. You've been here before. You were on a vacation and remember distinctly whispering, "This is like heaven." You glance around and see no one, which, if you remember, is part of why you liked this moment. Sometimes all you need on a vacation is a vacation from those you are vacationing with. A song tickles your ears and you recognize it instantly. Nibbin' on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. Ugh, Jimmy Buffett's 1977 mega hit Margaritaville. You hate this song. And you remember that it was playing when you were here before, and in spite of that, you were perfectly happy in that moment. No worries, though, you think. I'll just wait for the next song. You take another drink and notice the pineapple is full again. Score! You drink long and deep. You feel a pang in your chest. Heartburn? Shit. I did have a little heartburn that day from the rum and fruit juice. That sucks, but it's not too bad. Finally, Jimmy wraps up with, yes, and some people claim there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault. Finally, it's over. Then you hear, nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. Oh, God, no. You try to sit down your once again full pineapple, but your hands will not release it. You try to get up, but your body won't budge, and the heartburn is starting to really hurt. You see, dear Manya, God is a busy man, and during your entire life, he only had a few seconds to pay attention to you. And when he did, you told him exactly what heaven to craft for you. That was an easy one, God thought, and moved on. Had he watched for a few more minutes, he would have seen you get into a fight with that bartender over his all Jimmy Buffett mixtape, fall asleep in the sun and get horribly sunburned, and then vomit from all the sugary drinks. But he didn't. Be careful what you wish for, Manya. You just might get it forever.
Wow,
Spooky.
Manya. Congratulations.
Yeah, that is a delightful time wasting away in Margarita Hell.
And I think that you, Margarita Hell, exactly. I think that's caution. Don't ever like anything.
Yeah, I think that's the lesson that we should all take from that, is that liking things is dangerous.
Right. Can get you in the end.
Indeed it can. Thank you so much to you, and I owe a heaven to Cymbal Banging Monkey.
Woo!
So yes, I will deliver that now. Okay, Cymbal Banging Monkey. So you've died. Sorry, but you decided to share the love with your uncles, so we, as promised, have pulled a few strings, called in a few favors, and gotten you into your own beautiful heaven. As you open your eyes to view your new eternity, you're instantly blinded by flashbulbs. You look down, and beneath you, your gorgeously clad body is an elegant... and beneath your gorgeously clad body is an elegant red carpet. Security guards furrow their brows and lower their centers of gravity to maximize their ability to keep your screaming fans at bay. Reporters shove microphones in your face and throw questions at you, but they're not even audible above the din. Never mind, you smile and avoid them with poise and grace. You are adored. You are beloved. You are a celebrity. Finally, you reach the door to the theater that this red carpet has led you to. It's a film premiere, and you're the most important attendee. You've kindly agreed to give a small speech before the show, so you're whisked away to a green room fully stocked with champagne, lovely non-staining snacks, including your favorite treat from that bakery you love so much, and a bowl of gummy bears with all the orange ones picked out as per your contract writer. There you sit, monarch of your domain, sipping the finest bubbly and trying to find good light in that room so that you can do a funny Instagram post with one of the gummy bears on each of your shoulders. Is that funny? It's cute. You're pretty sure it's funny. Your fans will like it. But which color goes on which shoulder? You try a few permutations before you decide that the red goes on the left because that's the devil, and yellow goes on the right, but only because there aren't any white ones. Finally, 2.5 hours later, after you've arrived, it's time to give your speech. A 20-something assistant to somebody guides you down a series of tight concrete corridors until you're finally in the wings, waiting to take the stage. You stand through a series of people's speeches about how important this film has been to them and how much they believe in the project, and until finally your name is called. The crowd leap to their feet as you enter the stage. It's all decidedly smaller than you expected, but you know this scene well, and you start your lovely 4.5-minute speech. As you dazzle them with your wit and easy charm, you realize it's 7:30 at night, and these are the first people you've spoken to all day. Odd. You finish, but you won't be able to watch the film, I'm afraid, because leaving now through the back door is your only chance to get out without 3 hours of post-film schmoozing and exhausting graciousness. Better to make your quick escape. Your driver takes you back to your building where a small crowd of loyal fans and paparazzi await your return. No bother, the driver will just take you down into the parking structure and you can take the freight elevator up. When you finally get to your spectacularly well-appointed penthouse apartment, you kick off your shoes and ponder that word. Apartment. Huh. You decide that it's called that because it keeps you apart. Apart from the world, apart from fans who love you, apart from humanity. You pour yourself an embarrassingly expensive glass of wine, and you go to your Twitter feed to see if anyone's buzzing about your speech. They are! You're trending! You're an influencer! You reply to one particularly kind tweet knowing how much you'll make the day of that person, that random person you'll never meet. This is the power you wield. You sit on your balcony with one of the most glorious views of the city and muse on all the beauty of the lights below. So many fun places, clubs, restaurants, shops that you know you can never go to without being mobbed by fans. You look through your telescope and see happy people out for walks in the park, a thing you wouldn't even think of doing except in a disguise, and that's a risk because those damn paparazzi are clever as fuck, and then you'll be mortified to have yourself found out to be using silly costumes just to try to feel that sense of ease you once felt in public. You have friends, of course, so don't despair. Unfortunately, you never know how much they like you for you, and how much they're just trying to be able to drop your name in conversations with other people that they're keen to impress. Everybody wants a piece of your delicious pie, and I'm afraid that means that vicious social climbers will perpetually try to elbow out anyone who could actually feed your soul or give you a true sense of connection. You, cymbal-banging monkey, are one of the most important people in your whole eternity. You bring joy and comfort to millions, and I really hope that knowledge gives you joy and comfort because you're trapped forever in a gorgeously appointed social wasteland. Enjoy!
Enjoy!
Yay! You did it. You're going to be isolated and alone and sad, but famous. And that's great.
Famous is really the most important thing you can be, isn't it?
It is.
I'm pretty
totally
sure that's true. So
Yeah,
there you go.
totally.
Congratulations, and thank you all for your kindness and your generosity. These are all people who donated to us. They went to the How to Heretic website, which is howtoheretic.com, and you click on the tab that gets you to the
Support
Patreon.
us tab. Yeah, yeah.
And then you just sign up. It's super easy. You choose how much you want to give or how little, and then your uncles love you even more.
Indeed we do.
That's right. So with that, let us move on.
Cha-cha.